Breaking. This is the headlines for today. Nnamdi Kanu, a chronology of IPOB leaders' trials since his re-arrest. A chronology of IPOB leaders' trials since his re-arrest. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, I greet you and stay tuned as I read today's news. The Federal High Court, Abuja, has adjourned to 18th January 2022 the continuation of the trial of the proscribed leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. His counsel, Īñtīmīdāted, has expressed concern over the constant disobedience of court orders by the DSS. TVC News Judiciary correspondent Celestina Iria takes a look at all that has transpired since Nnamdi Kanu's first appearance in court after he was rearrested. Nnamdi Kanu, a chronology of IPOB leader trials since his rearrest. The Federal High Court, Abuja, has adjourned to 18th January 2022 the continuation of the trial of the proscribed leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. His counsel, Īñtīmīdāted, has expressed concern over the constant disobedience of court orders by the DSS. TVC News Judiciary correspondent Celestina Iria takes a look at all that has transpired since Nnamdi Kanu's first appearance in court after he was rearrested. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news, and before I go, in my view about this news, personally, I still don't know the reason why Kanu would still be apprehended. But I felt because of the overzealous of the security state agencies and the federal government, that's the reason why Nnamdi Kanu, the IPOB leader, is still in their detention. Someone he's just been accused, and many allegations was filed against him. And presently, they have started kidnapping, abducting people, and while they are well staged, and they will tell people to start saying Nnamdi Kanu is the one who sent them. I want to ask, how will someone who is in the detention of the DSS give order to his IPOB members to go and abduct the monarch, the traditional monarchs? Is there any sense in that at all? These people are just trying to make Kanu's case worse, which I feel it is even against his own fundamental human right. And again, let's take a look at what the DSS people have been doing. I mean, the DSS people, what they have been doing to Nnamdi Kanu in the detention, despite the court orders that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be put in a maximum comfort facility, and it should even be free, and should be granted an opportunity to converse with his inmates, to converse with inmates over them. Yet these people are still not giving Kanu the permission to do that. Are we saying laws? The order that was given at the court is not a tangible one? Are we saying should we say the DSS people should go against what the law has said? What has come about this? Even I want to be very sure that even if Kanu is guilty of the accused, should he deserve that kind of judgment he's facing at the DSS? He's been denied of food. He's been denied to practice his own Jewish faith religion. He's been denied to change his clothes. He's been denied to go and to take his bath whenever he wants to, despite the court orders. Is there any sense in what these people are doing to him at all? Fine. Even even the Malami, the AGF, the Attorney General Federation, Attorney General, came out to came out publicly saying Kanu's release is too premature. Not until he's been convicted, that is when they realized that it can be released. So knowingly that what is really happening to Kanu presently is intentional. We all know that what is happening to him presently is intentional, and it's kind of because he wants liberation for his people. All these people that are speaking and that are against Nnamdi Kanu are fighting for their own selfish interest. Someone who is fighting for his name. Let's talk about when the military men went to invade his house. When Kanu escaped the very last time before he was rearrested again. What do they have to say about that? They sent military men. Have they talked about that? That they sent military men to go to his house. They went there to shoot sporadically. Is this a country whereby we don't have, whereby we can't speak, where we don't have right to speak? What they want to do is just to silence us. What kind of government are we into, for crying out loud? Are we still in a military regime? Even if it is a real military regime, the constitution holds that we all have freedoms, we all have rights, and our rights should be granted to us. Whenever we want to say anything which we don't want, whenever we have anything in mind which government are doing and we don't want it, then we have something else in mind, then we can easily come out, protest peacefully. And what do they do to the peaceful protesters? They go against them, shoot against them. Most times they abduct people. Even till today, we don't know where some people are. Some people have been jailed without trial. What is their offense? Some people have been punished for what they didn't do. Our government, it is not right. We can't still sit and watch them doing this to us. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And before I go, I read the news again. The Federal High Court, Abuja, has adjourned to 18th January 2022 the continuation of the trial of the proscribed leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. His counsel, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, has expressed concern over the constant disobedience of court orders by the DSS. TVC News Judiciary correspondent Celestina Iria takes a look at all that has transpired since Nnamdi Kanu's first appearance in court after he was arrested. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you.